What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Dungeon coming at you another easy mode walkthrough video. In the last video we went through most of Aldea's Keep. We pretty much just need to kill the Guardian Dragon boss at the end. There's an NPC that we need to deal with, and I believe a crystal lizard that we still have to go kill. And there's actually one thing that we have to do before we even do that. It has to deal with something in the one little thing that we did not do from the Undead Crypt. And as far as the character that I have, this is my hexer caster quality type of, I don't even know if that's really a thing, a quality caster build, but that's what it is, man. This guy can cast just about every spell. And you can see that I'm sporting a super cool sword. I recently did a early petrified dragon bone farm, so I used the farm and got, I think I needed like maybe one more petrified dragon bone, so then I was able to upgrade this thing. This is the Moonlight greatsword, and it's got this super cool attack, but it does reduce durability of weapon by 10 points. So honestly, if I use that, I might want to couple it with the bracing knuckle ring so that it doesn't reduce the durability by 10. So see how that works. Do this one more time. It should only go down to 60. Yeah, see, so I can get a bunch more of these attacks with it, which is super cool. Honestly, it's pretty darn cool. But I don't know if I'm going to be using those attacks a lot anyways. I just kind of want to rock it because, I mean, take a look at how much magic damage it does. Oh, 500 magic damage, pure magic damage. So we're going to be making good use of that along with our dark spells against this upcoming boss. But first, to the Undead Crypt. Okay, everyone, Undead Crypt we are, and we're just going to make our way. I ain't trying to mess around too much. That was completely unnecessary. Yeah, that was super unnecessary. But, you know, it's whatever. Alright, so, don't produce light. Yeah, I know. So, now that we defeated Valstat, actually, you just talk. Yeah. So there you go. Agdane stuff plus the Dark Drift. Pretty cool if you want to wear a kilt, you know. I guess that's cool. And obviously you can still buy his stuff as long as you don't produce light in here. And could be pretty cool. And like I said before, if you want, you know, the silverback spear, or I can't remember what the name of that sickle is, like the dark sickle, or I don't know what it's called. Honestly, I really have no idea, but it does dark damage. It could be pretty good for your hexer build if you're running one of those like I am, although I've got the silverback look at that. Destroyed that dude. Just completely destroyed it. No need for a dark sickle when you have a Moonlight greatsword that shoots lightning, or not lightning, but magic. But I don't know if you see that. Look how much damage it does. That's because if you let them get really close and then you attack them with that R2 blast, then you'll do like the regular swipe plus the magical blast. You know what I'm saying? And it does like extra damage. Oh boy. Might need to wear a little bit heavier armor to make that happen. I'm playing around, honestly. Let's go to the next place. Here we are at the second bonfire in Aldea's Keep. You could spawn at the first bonfire. Honestly, it really doesn't matter. This is just what I wanted to do, I guess. It's whatever. And I didn't drop down the cages. There's honestly, there's really nothing in these cages that I particularly want. I didn't even I didn't even open up that door over there. I mean, I could do it whenever I want to, but the cool thing about leaving it like this, like I said, I recently did a early petrified dragon bone farm video, and in it I have elected to keep the area like this so that you can actually farm these enemies without really having a problem with, you know, other creatures that aren't going to drop petrified dragon bones. So you can just kind of farm these guys without having to worry about that. And there's a couple more that you can get. Actually, probably the easiest way to do this is kill that guy first, then this guy, and then you can open up this door right here and kill this guy right here. And there's one other guy that actually comes around, or two actually. One will come around the corner and one you have to bait out. But they both have a chance to drop the petrified dragon bones. Let's see, maybe he dropped one. Yep, see? So it's a pretty decent place to farm these. It's actually a little bit better than I thought it was, honestly. Let's let this guy get a little closer. Aw, are you kidding me, bro? So, bone shield, that's kind of cool. But anyways, once you kill those guys, then I would actually say, in the video I went around the side and killed one or two more. I would say that's probably not worth it. I would just go back to the bonfire here and then just redo that. Go back to this one and kill these guys. And I would actually say that this is probably a little bit better strategy than releasing these cages, unless there's something in particular that you really want. I mean, the Black Witch staff you can get from the Undead Crypt. The corrosive urns you can get from pretty much wherever. The guy down there, he drops a geez, I can't remember what it is. It's a weapon, but you can farm those guys from the Sinner's Rise if you use that bonfire ascetic on it. So there's really nothing here that like is unique really from any of these monster drops from pressing that not pressing, but lifting the lever, so, or releasing the lever or whatever. Honestly, yeah, it's actually doing pretty decent damage, actually. Yep, that's all she wrote. Ooh, what did they drop? Dragon Sage Hood. That sounds cool. I don't know if I've ever really seen that before. Let's take a peek. Dragon Sage Hood. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it kind of look a little weird. Yeah, yep, it definitely looks weird. Couple other headpieces. I mean, fashion souls is kind of important. Yeah, it's pretty important, man. It's no joke, man. You gotta. Yeah, that one looks cool, man. Look like some Skeletor right there. Yeah. Alright. I feel like I'm really playing. That actually looks pretty darn cool, honestly. That is cool. So, yeah. There's a whole bunch of different cool, there we go. A bunch of cool helmets that I have now. Alright. I'm killing that lizard. I did not kill the lizard in the last one. And we are going to rectify that mistake. I ain't even playing around. We're gonna mess this dude up. hopefully. I don't know, maybe. Gotta be quick. Gotta be quick about it, because this dude will start to run. Yeah, you dead. Alright. Take whatever's in here, which I'd say I don't remember what's in there. Ah, great magic berry, sweet. And we do want to summon. I think there might be another. No, there's not. That's the only one. And we do want to summon the guy that's over here to help us with the boss fight. You don't have to, honestly. I definitely can kill him without it, but I gotta show you guys a good strategy here to be able to get extra help. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, I don't even know if this sellsword guy is even going to be any help, besides peeling some attention off of my guy. You know what I'm saying? So the dragon will aggro on our NPC summon and not on me. But I mean, because I'm a caster, I really don't, for this fight, I don't think that I really even need him. But for those of you melee builds, you might want to have him so that the dragon isn't like 100% messing with you. You know what I'm saying? So looks like I forgot this too. Gotta get it, you know what I'm saying? Gotta pick it up. So that's alright, it's whatever. Honestly, I don't really need anything. My guy's super well set, so it's all good. Alright, so basically we make our way back, and we'll probably not need to really heal up. We will probably be using Heavenly Thunder. I was looking at the statistics for this boss, and apparently, I mean, typically dragons are weak to lightning, but I guess this boss isn't super weak to lightning for some reason. And it's a dragon, so I am not exactly sure why that is, but it's actually really, really weak to magic and dark damage. So first thing we gotta do is let me kill this basilisk here. Where's the basilisk at? It's coming around or something? No. Alright. Uh-oh. Alright, sweet. Yeah, we don't want him to open that cage, you know what I'm saying? That would be very not good. And we'll have to kill this guy quick as well. Matter of fact, yeah, we're good. Now there's a enemy that's gonna come out right here, dude. There it is. The first time I did that, I completely died right there. I had no idea that there was gonna be an enemy coming out. Yeah. And honestly, it actually was pretty freaky, man. I probably visibly jumped the first time. Alright, so I will say that I kind of messed up. I was supposed to have the fire resistance spell. What's it called? Flash Wet. I don't have that. I don't know if I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll be kicking myself in the pants because I died. And if I did die, it's not a complete loss because I actually have to die in order to talk to the guy behind the smoke. His name is Navlon. And yeah, that guy. You know what? I can put on the fire resistant ring. Yeah, I'll do that. That'll be good. And I got the Phoenix Parma, so I can maybe block some fire damage and stuff like that. So we'll be good, man. We'll figure this out. But yeah, I do have to die in order to talk to him. So if I die in the middle of this boss fight, it's really not a loss because I have to die anyways. Yeah, let me heal this guy up. Yeah. I'll get close, bro. Yeah, I think I'm satisfied. I don't need any different armors or anything like that. Honestly, I'll probably be killing him with... I'll probably open with this Heavenly Thunder, which usually does a really good amount of damage against this boss, which you'll fight more of these in the next area, and they won't be bosses. They'll just be like regular enemies, kind of. And yeah, so let's get this guy close to us, and let's enter. Yeah, we'll be fighting a bunch of these. I think there's like 3 in total. Once you kill them, they're dead. I ain't trying to take any damage here. Alright, he's gonna start to breathe fire, so you want to move to the side at this point. South Sword is just sitting there. And then what he does is he'll start to go up to the corners and stuff. Yeah, not corners, but the walls. Oh man, my spells ain't hitting them. It's too far. Oh, look how much damage that does, man. Oh my god. Yeah, dude. If I had flash sweat too, oh my god, it'd be a joke, man. This guy is dead, man. I can't target him. As soon as he drops down, man, he's done. Yeah, that's a joke. I will say with the melee build, though, that guy can be more difficult because you kind of have to wait till he drops down and then you have to attack him. But again, if you have flash sweat and then you have the flame quartz ring, I mean, honestly, you're probably not going to take very much damage at all. So, like I said, I do have to die. What I'll do is I'll go to the next bonfire, and I don't know, maybe I'll die actually later, honestly. I'll put that on the to-do list here of Dark Souls 2. I'm going to go down there. I got to get that. I don't know what that is, honestly, but we got to get that. Funny thing is, though, is that you can kind of see things from like around the map from this area. Well, not anymore because all the clouds. But yeah, what I'll do is I'll go to the bonfire, and then I'll fast forward all this stuff, and then I'll show you what that is, and I'll use probably the aged feather. We're about to get the aged feather, and basically what the aged feather is a like never-ending homeward bone. So for those of you who've been holding on to your homeward bones because they're consumables, yeah, that was kind of a waste, because the Emerald Herald is going to be like, yeah, I don't need this thing anymore, and I don't understand. So maybe she's got another one. I don't know. I'm not talking to you no more. So basically, here, let's go to this bonfire first. Basically, you can use the aged feather, and you can get to like the previous bonfire that you were at before. All right, so that's kind of cool. Now, in the original Dark Souls, this ladder wasn't here, so it is now, and you can actually pretty well bypass this entire area. But that's not what we're about. We ain't gonna do that. So I'm going to be back in just a second. I'm gonna go back to that little area and grab whatever that was, and I'll show you what that is. Alright, so here is this item right outside of the gates. It's a dragon scale, and I can show you real quick. So there's, you know, some areas kind of cool. It's interesting. All right, so I'll show you how to use this and then I'll go back to Majula and to use my souls. Let's see if I can find this feather. It's somewhere around here in this plethora of things. So just, there it is. Return to the last bonfire. Alright, I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, y'all, so I'm back at the Dragon Aerie, and there's a couple of things that we need to do. First thing is very important that we do. This is actually one of the most important things that you can do in this location. First thing you have to do is climb the ladder, and then you have to take a look up at the sky and behold the magnificence of the Dragon Aerie. I mean, honestly, it's pretty cool. There's all these dragons looking over there. I mean, it'd be even cooler if they could, like, I don't know, mess with you or something like that. I think that'd be kind of fun. That would certainly be very Dark Souls-like to have, like, maybe it doesn't necessarily kill you, but every once in a while they, like, you know, knock you off wherever you're at, maybe make you fall off. It'd be definitely very Dark Souls-like, you know. But yeah, man, I mean, it's just cool to look at. Obviously, it's really cool. Okay, so a couple things we need to do. And we're gonna go around the long way, and then there's a drop right there. We're gonna get that probably last, actually, but there is a drop that we can get before that. And what I would do if I were you guys is actually put that aged feather on your item belt bar or whatever that is, so that you can kind of get to it fast, because we gotta get this right here. Alright, and there's no way to do anything, like, to get back any other way, so you just basically have to use the feather, return to the last bonfire, and we'll be doing that actually a couple times here, because there's a few places where I mean, you need to get to a certain place to get something, but there's no way out, so you have to use the aged feather or homeward bone or something like that. Alright, so for the next place we're gonna go is going to be around here. For those of you who are melee builds, probably want to use the whip or something like that, because there's a lot of those hollows that'll explode and jump and stuff like that. So I mean, you really don't you don't want any part of that, man. I'm gonna attack him with this thing, just because, and I think I'm actually going to, yeah, no, let's use the Moonlight Greatsword, honestly. See how that goes for a little bit. Should be kind of fun. But there's a hollow right here. And these guys can drop golden pine resins over here, which is kind of interesting. Don't be enamored with that. There's a guy right around the corner. Yeah, you go get that and he'll blow up in front of you, which is obviously not cool. You know what? Maybe I am going to switch back to the axe for just a second. There's a lizard around here somewhere. Oh boy. Ooh, that was a close one. I thought I was going to lose that one, man. That would have been kind of a bummer. There's actually a lot of lizards here, so maybe I will keep this axe. Nah, it definitely reminded me. There's a whole bunch of lizards in this area, man. And let me show you something about this area. These things, these eggs, before you leave the entire area, you want to make sure that none of these eggs are broken. Because they will actually make crossing the last bridge to the Dragon Shrine impossible, pretty much. So you don't want to have any of these things broken, just like in general. Because also, if you have a few of them, I think you can get like up to 3 you can break without any penalty. But then after that, you start to have penalties, like with these dragons. They get to, like, real upset and powerful and stuff like that. So it's best, if possible, to not not destroy them. Keep them intact if at all possible. And if you do destroy them, there's a little hidden guy right here. And if you do destroy them on accident, you want to reload the entire area. So what you'd want to do is go to the bonfire and then travel back to the Dragon Aerie, and that'll reset everything. Alright, so let's get this guy. Oh no! Alright, we're gonna get some problems here. Probably, maybe. Alright, I think there's a few of those guys. Let me kill this guy real quick. Let's go up this way. As long as you don't mess with the dragon won't mess with you. So just don't touch the dragon. Alright. So yeah, you don't want him to run over here, because then obviously you'll have to destroy those. And that will be ill-advised. Alright, there's one, I think there's one or two more crystal lizards. Yeah, there's one right there, and there's, I think, one over there. I might be able to kill him with my dark orb, though. I just don't want to trigger that dragon, you know what I'm saying? That's the main thing. You trigger the dragon, it's almost like that saying, right? You mess with the bull, you'll get the horns. But it's like a dragon. Mess with the dragon, you'll get the breath. I mean, I don't know, whatever. So what you want to do, grab your heavily thunder spell, and we'll get the lizard in a minute. We'll come back. And you just want to go to town. And he gonna breathe on me, but I'm gonna leave. Yeah, it's all good. Probably should have used this spell, honestly. That would have been pretty wise. But, you know, it's whatever. I really don't care. It's all good. It's all gravy, baby. Can't touch this. Unless you can, you know what I'm saying? Look, I barely did any damage, man. This guy's weak. Weak, pathetic fool. Yeah, let's stick with this. Very easy. Flame Quartz Ring +2, baby. Yeah. Alright. So, grab everything else. We'll have to come back and kill the crystal lizards, and that's just like whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like most of the time you have to do that anyways. There's a gold pine resin. So I told you those guys to drop them. So if you want to farm those things, like if you want to have a buff but you don't really want to cast any spells and stuff, honestly, as far as all the resins goes, that's probably the best one. Because lightning damage is very effective against most creatures anyways, but then also the sunlight blade spell, it usually only has like one cast unless your like intelligence is like real high. Not intelligence, but your attunement is really high. Alright, so here's the trick. You want to fall down here. Here, I'll show you actually. You want to fall like in that corner right where my staff is right now, at the top. That's where you want to go. So there you go. So now we didn't break any of the eggs, and we're on the other side. I probably should have used the cat ring so I didn't take any damage. But there's gonna be an invader, and yeah, I want to use this just because I think it'd be cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it'll be pretty cool. I'm gonna use that ability, and there's also a couple hollows over here too, so they're gonna charge me pretty well right away. Actually, maybe I'll use this to kill them. And you definitely want to be careful, because those guys, when they jump on you, you'll bounce off a little bit, and you could like die. It'll bounce you right off of the map. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. All right, we're gonna get invaded here in a second. There it is. And we can't run back, otherwise we're gonna go through those eggs. So we pretty much gotta go forward. Uh-oh. I'm getting stunned. Oh! Alright, well, poor choice of weapon. But it's alright. I needed to die anyways, honestly. Because we need to talk to Navlan. So it's all good. We're going to go talk to him now then. Yeah, I totally should have used my axe. It's a much better weapon to duel with, especially because it's so close quarters, you know what I'm saying? So it's like whatever. So we have to stay hollowed, and we're gonna go back to Aldea. I'll show you guys how to talk to him. Let's go right here. Like I said, I had to die in this one anyways. Drink some Dr. Pepper. Let me know in the comments if you like that Dr. Pepper. Honestly, I'm pretty fond of the Dr. Pepper cream soda. You know, it might not be for everyone, but it's most certainly for me. So, I think there is a basilisk here now that the dragon skeleton exploded. No, it didn't explode. Okay. Sometimes this thing is busted open and there's a basilisk there. So, now that we are hollowed, we can talk to this guy.
Well, you're nicely hollowed. Are you tormented by memories? Burdened by guilt? Now the question, are you ready for more? If you are, then we will do this. Naive of mine set about devising new spells, refugent or bringing new forms of magic into the world, but instead, he created me. Most of the giants he did a fine job, I must say. What he sought was strength, and so I decided why my lessons.
Alright, so it's pretty interesting. Probably out of all the NPCs, he probably has one of the most interesting, you know, dialogues and stuff. As you can see, most of them I'll just kind of run through, but he'll just kind of go on and on about, do you want to murder on my behalf? Well, do you? So what's your choice? Yes, I want to be a murderer. Sign me up. It's Dark Souls. He wants me to kill the laddersmith. Alright, I say let's do it. Alright, so once we kill the merchant, we come back with the what you call it, the ladder miniature, or you can just buy the ladder miniature. Like I said before, he'll never know if you killed him or not. He's stuck behind this wall of magic or whatever. So I'm gonna go back real quick and grab my I'm gonna go grab my souls so I can actually afford to give him that thing. I'm gonna stay hollowed for the purposes of this, so that I don't have to like die again or whatever. Like, I'm okay with how much health that I have. So I'll meet you guys at the Dragon Aerie once again. Alright, so here we are, and we're gonna make our way around. We had to come back here, honestly, anyways. It doesn't matter. I will say this though, that if it does matter to you that you died, you're probably gonna have problems, because like, you can't let that stuff affect you, quite honestly. I mean, if you've been doing halfway decent, I mean, look, I almost can't hold any more effigies. I mean, let's just be honest here, you know what I'm saying? Another gold pine resin, so that's always good. Alright, so once we get up here, we are going to make sure we kill that hollow right there. Definitely make sure you kill that guy, because he will rain on your parade for sure. And then there's 2 lizards, so what we have to do is kill one without aggroing the other. And the cool thing about spells is that I can cast a spell and kill him. There we go, see? And he's facing that way, so if I do this, he'll probably go into the wall. Yeah, we're good. And look at all this cool stuff. This is where people will actually use a bonfire aesthetic, in this location, because of all the crystal lizards. So this is like in the last video I was talking about a petrified dragon bone, and these guys might aggro. Yeah, see, here they are. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't know if I could switch in time. There we go. Alright. So, let's see. Anything got broken? Yeah, all my gear got broken. But this is all regular gear pretty much, so it's all good. It doesn't really matter. I can repair that for super cheap. Let's wear that. And I think I have Zeldora gauntlets, possibly. No, maybe not. It's whatever. I'll put on I don't know, something cool. I don't know. I really don't know. I'll put that on for sure. And this one is darn near broken. Put on this guy's stuff and put on that. I can see my real face. So cool thing, none of these got broken, which is awesome. Get another dragon tooth, so now I got 3, and we're good, man. Moving on. So we don't want to go that way. That is a trick way. You definitely don't ever want to go that way. What we want to do is do what we did last time, and instead of not using the oh, the serpent ring is busted. That's a bummer. That actually might be expensive to fix. That is actually not good at all. What about this one? Yeah, I'm good. I could use a repair powder, but I just won't get hit again. Broke one. You can break up to 3 without any penalties, though. So we're good. We're good. And besides, we're gonna end up going all the way back to the beginning anyways. Alright. Oh, shoot. Oh, great, man. Whew. Alright. What'd I break this time? Alright, bro. I'm gonna stun lock you. Oh, you're gonna stun lock me. Uh-oh. Not looking too good for Dungeon Master right now. I'm gonna break another egg here. Can't make an omelet without breaking eggs, bro. Alright. Oh, what, bro? Alright. Enough playing. Well, yeah, that sucks that I broke all that stuff. Although I don't believe those things are too terribly difficult to repair. It's just going to cost some souls, and we got plenty of those. Alright, moving forward. All my good stuff is broken. I feel like a kid at Christmas when, like, your awesome toy just got broken, and you're just like, oh man, that's so annoying. Alright, so just creep on over here silently, and we should be good. As long as you don't make too much noise, we'll be good. Now, if you go the other way, the way that I said don't ever go that way, then all these dudes will attack you at the same time, and you probably will fall off that ledge right there. So that would be very, 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 very bad. So see, that's right where we came from, basically. So you always want to go this way, and once you defeat the fencer, she doesn't come back. And those guys don't really have very much health at all, so we can defeat them with probably the short bow, honestly. Let's see. Might just take one arrow. They're usually very low health. I think 80 something. Well, that's kind of a bummer. I'm probably too far, honestly. Alright, let's try from this distance. Because the bow's distance does reduce damage, and if I get a headshot, that'll increase damage. That's not a headshot either. Alright. Oh, wow, look at that. Alright, well, whatever. Killed him. Moving forward. And honestly, we go through this area a couple times. Because I mean, you just have to go. It's easier to get all the drops going through it in a couple different ways. Yeah, if I get closer, man, it does a little more damage to these guys. If I had to upgrade just one more notch. Alright, well, whatever. +2. If I had a +2, that'd be great. But I have tons of spells still. And I've got tons of armor and tons of rings and tons of everything, so just be cool, man. Don't worry about it, like if you get hit or whatever. If you die even, I mean, at this point in the game, it honestly doesn't even matter anymore. Besides, you still gotta talk to Navland. Alright, and don't forget about this. It's really hard to see right here. Petrified Dragon Bone. There is a bunch of lizards in here. I don't think we'll be able to get them all, but there's one right there we should be able to get. Sweet. And there's another one over here we should be able to get. This one's kind of... Oh, shoot, he's already running. Oh, great. Not gonna get that one. We'll have to come back. That's alright. I figured we'd have to come back anyways. He totally saw me. And there's actually, I think, another one that I probably already aggroed that runs toward this direction. I'm pretty sure. So, you know, it is what it is. We'll have to come back and get the last couple. That usually happens. I mean, you can do it like perfectly, and you don't have to come back. But I mean, it is whatever. All right. Let me use this real quick. And if you want that extra damage, you can use the disc chime. But I want the extra item discovery. Just like that. Oh, that's a nice drop. 2 of 3. 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 2 of 3 They can drop Fire Tempests, so yeah, that's cool. Alright, what else do we got? Anything else? No. Alright, there is an enemy up here, so do be careful. It's one of those, it's the exploding kind of guys. He's probably gonna explode. You get close enough, it'll trigger him to explode. Did he explode? I don't know. Alright, I think he exploded now. Yeah, alright, cool. Okay, so here's the deal. Couple ways about this dragon here. You can do the same thing we've been doing. I've got one Heavenly Thunder. But the problem is that there's a bunch of hollows in this area that will just constantly mess with you. Alternative, what you can do, I don't really have a very good bow. We've already discussed this. But what you could do is just kind of just litter a bunch of arrows onto him. And that does actually work. Even if you're doing like 60 points of damage per arrow, you will eventually kill him, right? So you could do that. Because, like I said, there are enemies that will come out. You can try to get headshots to do a little bit more damage. Body shots. Honestly, I'm not really afraid of him. It's the hollows in the area that really are of concern. There's two. I missed. There's two inside that cave. There's one, I think, underneath me. And there's, I think, one more somewhere over there by the eggs. So, I mean, I really don't have a problem with using this strategy. Although, if I had a better bow, man, that'd be so much better. What I could do, I don't think I've ever tried doing this. I could drop down and get a better vantage from that direction. But I also don't want to worry about like if I fall off. Because if you fall off, there's a couple dudes around the corner over here that will attack. So maybe what I can do is kill these guys first. And possibly aggro. Let's see, can I aggro anyone over here? Yeah, right there. Oh boy, through the cave wall. Okay, okay. Oh my god, bro. Get out, get out. Dude, that's another potential of me having been died. Oh, that was crazy, man. So, yeah, I guess I didn't aggro that guy. That's alright. I'll just come back over here. You can continue to flood him with arrows, which totally works. But I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna just drop down, see if I can get a little closer. We'll have to drop down and kill that guy in a moment. Alright, I think that's the last hollow. And honestly, put something with a little bit better fire resistance on. Let's see if he gets closer and I can attack him, you know what I'm saying? Oop, wrong weapon. gonna shoot something at me? No. He sucks. I feel like dropping down there. Well, maybe not. It's so much easier with a bow that actually works. But, alright. Now, I'll drop down. There we go. And there might be one more dude who's gonna try to attack me. No, we're good. So, pick up all the loot, and we'll come back here because we got, I think, a couple crystal lizards to kill in this area still. Sweet. Alright, actually, we can go to the next bonfire and then come back here, actually. So let's do that. I think we only destroyed like a couple of the eggs, so we should be good to cross. Do be careful, there's a enemy right there. And they won't hesitate to mess with us. There's another one on the right. And there might be one more still, I can't remember. Alright, we're good. Alright, this is the way back. You can go back that way. We're gonna go forward to the next bonfire because we killed all 3 of those enemies and we didn't really crack a whole lot of eggs. Now, I will say this. If we take too long across it or we mess something up, the bridge will break and we'll die yet again. Alright, so let's hope that doesn't happen. Yeah, very close to ending here. And we made it. Alright, so now we're at the Dragon Shrine. We're going to go back and get those things that we missed. But let's talk to Aldea. And again, it doesn't really matter what you say. He's going to ask, like, do you want peace? You know, and he's a lot smaller here. It's kind of weird, but, you know, it's whatever. Yeah. We'll just say yeah. It really doesn't matter. As long as you kill Vendrick, then you can fight him. So, what we're going to do, light the bonfire. We're going to go back. Now that we've lit all the bonfires, and we have some souls, we're going to go back and we're going to complete Navlan's quest line as well as another guy. So let's go to Majula. Alright, here we are in Majula, and I'll show you how to repair your items. So I don't think we really had to do that yet. So, it's like nothing to repair these things, honestly. One of the enemies that we kill is enough to repair like all that stuff. Now, these items are a little bit heftier, a little bit more expensive to repair, but I mean, judging from how many souls we have, it's not really a big deal. I would rather not have spent that on repairing, but you know, things happen, and you know, so just don't let those things hit you. Kill them before you go touch those dragon eggs. You know what I'm saying? Little lesson there for everyone. And we'll go ahead and put on the regular gear that we've got. And that stuff that I was wearing looks kind of cool. Looks kind of interesting. You know, it's whatever. Alright, so we'll take the rest of the money and we need to buy the miniature. So, like I said, you could kill them. You know what I'm saying? But, nah, we're just gonna buy the miniature. And once you buy the miniature, talk to him. And it's all good. When you get that Melu scimitar, if you want 2 of those, you can do 2 things. You can play a New Game Plus and get a second one, or I mean, and you get them after you buy that long ladder. Or what you can do is actually kill this guy after you get the long ladder and get the Melu Scimitar, and then he'll drop another Melu Scimitar. So then you can have two if you wanted to. Alright, next thing we have to do, talk to this guy, which once you light all the bonfires, then he should give us what we need. Let's see. See, if we miss something, he won't do it, and we gotta go get something. I think we might need to get the Ashen Heart. Let's see. Alright. Yeah, we need to get the Ashen Heart. Okay, we're gonna get the Ashen Heart in the next episode. But basically, once you get the Ashen Heart, then you can wrap everything up, because with this character we already have the Sunset Staff, which you get from the guy in the Huntsman's Woods, which is this staff that I'm looking at right now. We need the H Feather, which we have. We need the miniature ladder smith thing, whatever, which we now have. And the last thing we need is the cartographer's gear, his helm in particular. And I think we need the Ashen Heart. You need to light all the bonfires, which I'm pretty sure we did, unless I missed one or something like that. We'll need like the Ashen Heart and stuff like that. So we're very, 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 very close. We're just gonna leave the myself being hollowed for right now. I'm gonna end the video. In the next video, we're gonna wrap up that guy's quest line. We're gonna wrap up the cartographer's quest line, and we're gonna get the Ashen Heart from the dragon. Alright, so I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, thank you for watching. Be cool, and bye everyone.